everyone, today I'll be reviewing 365 these days. This huge popular movie came out in 2020 in Netflix. Yes, this movie sequel is here already. And what do I think about the sequel? So actually I never saw the first one. Like when it initially came out, I was like, oh, this doesn't look like my cup of tea. So neither is this movie is. However, if you're wondering how is this movie getting sequel on Netflix, so when initially the chart came out for this movie, so if I'm not wrong, this is like I think second most view movie. It is on Netflix. I think it's watch time. It's right under the Extraction or Six Underground, something like that. This movie was like most viewed movie on Netflix. Of course, it's a matter of time. This movie will get a sequel, and this sequel is, if you didn't like the first one, of course, you will not be liking this one. But people who like the first one, they will think this movie doesn't have any plot at all. Although this movie does have a huge plot twist at the end, and the way this movie ends, it wants me to believe that little spoiler here, but who cares? This movie really, the way it ends, it want us to believe that Laura is dead, and I'm here thinking, no way, Laura is dead. Mainly because this is like huge hit for Netflix. This movie is basically like 50 Shades of Grey. So why would they kill of Laura? Of course, the way this movie ends, the third act, I was like, it was very predictable. Although I must say, I didn't see the twin brother out of nowhere. But one thing I will say about this movie, like what is disappointing for me, this actor, like center actor, I know I will get many dislikes for saying this because some people get personal with these people. This center actor, what is his name? Marino something. He cannot act at all. Like this guy, he cannot do any acting like at all. This movie give him to do another role. Like he's basically like end of this movie when he's playing the twin evil brother in this movie. He was so bad. I was like, oh my god, what is the director thinking? He cannot do even one role. You asking him to do another role? Of course, he's not capable of doing that. The evil twin brother in this movie, he was like even bad acting ever. Like Laura, this actress, of course, her, if you have seen the first one, you know, her character is Butcher in the first place already. In this movie, you see she's still prisoner to Massimo. After even she gets married to him, in one scene, she actually tells him, like, you kidnapped me, I fell in love with you, am I still prisoner or something like that. I'm like, yes, you are still prisoner in this movie. I don't know, am I saying this movie is bad? Of course, you know it is bad, but these people, the movie it made for target audience, they will eat it up. If I have seen other European movies are a little different. They are more open, so I'm not shocked by any mean all the scene this movie has. Like their movies are different from Hollywood movie. I do many review on many European movies, so all this open scene is no shocking. That means, of course, this acting from this actor was really bad. However, this actress isn't that bad. This movie is, it will be, I imagine it will be hit, but I don't think this movie will be as hit as the first one. Mainly because there is many other European movies are on Netflix. People are used to seeing this kind of openness these days, and you can watch any other Polish movie, you will get out of it. That's what I'm trying to say. That said, this movie wasn't my cup of tea. I will say one thing about this movie is this, like one good thing is this movie, well, I didn't like at all. This is not my cup of tea, but I could see, like as a movie reviewer, I would say this movie was beautifully shot, like some of the cinematography, because these are some breathtaking location you will ever see in this movie. Of course, he's rich in this movie, so you know, you go to this expensive vacation location, the location looks absolutely amazing. I really loved all the location. Also, I really like some of the costume this actress was wearing. I just wish this actor was better actor. However, this movie was shot beautifully, cinematography, overall movie had a good budget. You can see Netflix paid a lot of money for this movie because they know a lot of people will be watching this movie, because again, 365 was one of the most watched movies on Netflix. So this one, many people will be watching. That I'm sure of it, but it will not be hit as the first one, because this one is like And that's my thought on this movie. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this movie? And if you enjoyed my this review, don't forget to share my other reviews on other Netflix movies. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.